Good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor and it's a pleasure to be here. My name is Dexter Shi. I'm from Taiwan. I'm the CEO of LCY Biosciences in US and in Canada. At LCY, we are committed to be the next generation green chemical producer. We use fermentation to produce food ingredients and important vitamins. Today, we're going to talk about one of our key products, vitamin A, which is a very essential vitamin, but often get overlooked. We hope that this can be one of the good examples of securing North America value chain. Vitamin A is an essential vitamin to human, to pet, and to livestock. For human and pet, it's very critical, but we usually can get it from the diet, from a balanced diet. However, for livestock, especially in modern agriculture, vitamin A must be received from their animal feed. Failing to do so, their reproduction, their immune system, and their growing will all have issues. Therefore, lacking vitamin A is a serious risk in North America for food production and for the protein production. Unfortunately, in North America, we do have that supply chain issue. In 2024, China produced more than 65% of feed-grade vitamin A globally. The rest of the 35% is produced by two chemical giants in Europe. One of them, unfortunately, had the incident in 2024, and the production has been interrupted since 2024. As a result, right now, in North America, 90 to 95% of feed-grade vitamin A has to be imported from China. Meanwhile, China has been increasing their production capacity and drive the price down. This kind of price pressure creates a huge discouragement to any new investor to invest and try to solve this issue, and therefore further strengthen the dependency on Chinese supply chain. This issue has been on the radar of US policymakers. In 2024, the Congress in the US introduced the Securing American Agriculture Act. The act mandates that USDA have to review and assess the dependency of vitamin A and all the other important and critical vitamins, and they need to report annually to the Congress. Our new technology, LCY's new technology, can be one of the solutions. In our fermentation facility in South Ontario in Canada, we can supply around 5% to 10% of feed-grade vitamin A for North America. Our fermentation proprietary process can utilize local grown vegetable oil to ferment feed-grade vitamin A sustainably here in Canada. For example, in Canada, we can use canola oil to produce vitamin A. In US, we can use soybean oil to produce vitamin A. Our process is ready, but because the feed-grade vitamin A price is so low right now, we have to only focus on human and pet nutrition. Because for human and pet, the quality and the nature fermented source is more important than the cost. However, when we scale up, the cost will drop, and we will be competitive to feed-grade market. In short, new technology can be the solution to the security of supply chain. Our fermentation process is local, is scalable, and sustainable. However, we cannot do this alone. We will need a lot of support. One of them is the policy support. We need policy to recognize such a strategic material, especially when unfair pricing has been driving all the competitor out through overcapacity. Second, we need regulatory support. Surprisingly, for human and pet application, regulatory approval can be done within 1 or 2 years. For feed-grade vitamin A and many other regulatory approval, it usually takes about 4 to 5 years. So we need regulatory support to fast-track that process so that we can be part of the solution. Thanks so much for your time. I'm more than happy to continue to discuss this after the talk, but until then, thanks everyone.